Hello friends, today I'm gonna take you how I troubleshoot a Samsung power amplifier for any possible problem or malfunction. So we just take you around the amplifier. You can see it has a fan, two of the fans, and here's the output channel 1, channel 2, and this side also there's channel 1, channel 2, and you have the possibility of connecting speakers to normal speakers to it. These are high powered speakers, and here's the power plug, and here's a 12 amp fuse, a circuit breaker. So without taking so much time, we're gonna go into it. So I know it's a two channel amplifier which can take up to 4 speakers. So I'll just open it and then we can see what is going on inside. So I already took out the screws. I just take out the top out, and basically to understand what is going on here, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. Here's the main transformer which breaks down the AC voltage. The 220 goes in here and then it breaks it down to for the 2 channel. This is channel A, channel B, and here's the main power supply. This is channel A power supply with the 4 main capacitors, and there's the channel B power supply with also 4 capacitors, which you can see clearly here. It gets its power. This is supposed to be plugged in there. I got them like that, so I still have to figure out which is going where. So these have to be plugged in there on the board, just like this is being plugged. It comes from the channel to the board, and this and yeah, this needs to be plugged into the power supply, and this needs to be plugged in here by the channel. So this is already loose for me to take out and then do a troubleshoot. But according to this customer, this one gives more of the problems. This one is relatively fine, but I also found some problems here, which I'm gonna take you around it and show you how we check. So the first thing is to identify the output transistors. What type of transistor is it using? I can see it's a TIC 5. It's a C5200. Yeah, it's a common output transistor which most of these amplifiers use, but the easiest way to find it out is to just cut out this clip. So with these things, you just need to take your time. You don't need to stress. You just need to be calm and collected. Try to figure out what's going on where, which plug is going on where. And if you're dealing with a lot of plugs and you're not familiar, I will always advise you to take a photo before doing whatever you're doing, so that when you're done, you know whichever plug is going to whichever part of the board. So we just disconnect the fan and this bunch of connectors here, just so I can get access to this board nicely. See, this connector is a little bit hard, but it's fine. What I want to do is I want to check this output transistors. You can see the model number here. It's 2SC5200. So 2SC, I know it's a NPN. When I see 2SA like this side, I know it's a PNP. I don't know if you can see this line of, it has 2 lines of transistor. It has the NPN, which is for the negative rail, and it has the PNP, which is for the positive rail. So we will always check them individually to see if there's any problems or any fault. So what I want to do is I want to put my multimeter to diode mode, and with my multimeter in diode mode, I just want to check and make sure that these pins don't have continuity. No, but that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. That's fine. That is fine. And I also noticed on this board they all have bridge rectifier. So what this does is it breaks down the AC coming from the transformer and gives DC, which the transformer, the output transistors use. So this board right here works with DC voltages, and this guy here is responsible to break down the voltage to DC. So when you check, like I just checked the NPN, they are fine. I will go now to the PNPs and I will start checking. Sorry. So I'll just put it this side so you can see. I'll just change the leads. Okay. You see the PNP, the middle, the red one goes to the middle and the black one goes to the side. You see, I'm getting 0.44 voltage drop. Sorry. Yeah, which that is good. What you don't want to get here is a beep sound while you are testing this. So from there, what I always go to is you can check here. Here it's a MUR. I will just zoom nicely so you can see. It's a MUR 1520, and here is a IRF 3710. So here is the MOSFET and here is the diode. So what I want is, I want the voltage drop between these 2 points of the diode, not the short sign. If I get something like this, then I know this diode is problematic. And here as well, I don't want to get short between these poles. So you see here, you can check the multimeter. You can see this is clearly shorted. So this can be one of the problems why this channel of the amp is not working or going to protection, or causing the whole amp to go into protection. This could be one of the problems. And I have seen a lot of time this IRF 3710, I have changed a lot of them on amplifiers, and then it turned out to work. So what I'm saying here is this IRF 3710 is a NPN is an N-channel MOSFET, and it's used for regulating the negative real voltages. So this is the equivalent to the NPN MOSFET, the N-channel MOSFET. This MJE 15032. This is for the positive. So I want to check for the positive voltage regulation. So you see, if you check it's also a power MOSFET, and this one is a P channel MOSFET. Why that one is the N channel MOSFET, the one which is shorted. So I will check that one later. Before we have to fix this, we have to change this N channel MOSFET so that we can get negative regulation, because here you won't get negative regulation on the output. So we will have to change this one. And if you're a technician like me and you will start checking this stuff, I will advise you, because there's a lot of them, I'll advise you to take a marker and just put it around around there where you found the problem. And while you're going ahead to check, I will check the positive, the P channel MOSFET, and I see there's no short whatever. I will just check this regulator diode to it. It's also fine. So we are done with this side. We found a problem here. We're gonna go to the next side, which is the other side around, because for this amplifier to work, for this power amp to work 100%, everything needs to be fine and checked. So I will go to this side, and I also have the So I'm going to this other part of the board, and yeah, and by the way, I see there's a fuse here. First thing you want to do, you always want to check the fuse and see if it's not open. So the fuse is good. I know that most of the things on the board, according to the power section, it should be fine. So and also sometimes the diodes could cause protection modes, and you need to check all these diodes, the Schottky diodes and the normal diodes. You just need to check them, and just to make sure that there's no because they drive current in one direction, and if they are faulty they won't let current go through, and that is a problem which you just have to check in diode mode and make sure that everything is fine there. And also the transistors, you have to check them. We already checked and we found out there's no problem. So like that. I'm just trying to look at where this diode comes from. Okay, so I'll just go here. You can see this one is fine. This one is also fine. I'll check this side. You can see there the IRF310, this side is also faulty. I don't know if you can see my multimeter, but you can see there's a voltage drop which is faulty. So most of the times when you're working with these power amps, you have to check those I think there's a 50 amp. I'll just check now the data sheet and show you the specifications of that MOSFET. And that one is particularly for the negative rail, while the other is for the positive rail. So I still have one of them here on this other side. I will just check. So I notice most of the times this IRF3710 is always a problem. Now that one is fine, and I've changed them a lot of time just to, it's fine, that is fine. This is fine. So the positive, the P channel MOSFETs are fine. It's just the N channel MOSFET which is faulty, and this one as well is faulty. You can see here. So I don't know what happens while the negative rail is most of the times faulty. I will just leave a mark there so I know when I'm coming later to change the parts, because I will have to order them and then change them eventually. So I will just check. I'm not really focused on the main transistors because I checked them already and I saw that they're fine. The main problem that I always face with this when I get these problems is these regulators. So if a regulator is good, it must give you a voltage drop, not a continuity sound. And one thing about this you can see here, this diode is gone. Oh no, it's not. No, it's fine. I don't know why it gave me, maybe my leads were touching each other at the back, so it's fine. And this little relay here, so I will just go this side and I'm gonna go here. You can see this IRF3710 is fine, and you can see how it's reading. If it's fine, it should read that way, and it shouldn't give you a beep sound. So I will order this IRF3710. I'll order them, then I'll change them, and then we can have sound again on this amplifier. So just before I end this video, I just want to show you one thing about the bridge rectifier here. So I earlier talked about the bridge rectifier. If you always see it has this slope here on the side, this slope means it's the positive side. And how you test this bridge rectifier, it's even written here. You can see it's the positive and the negative and the two AC inputs. So how you check this bridge rectifier, you want to put your multimeter to diode mode, and you want to put a black probe on the positive side, and you want to touch the negative side of the of the bridge rectifier. So if you're getting a beep sound and you're getting 00, then it means the bridge rectifier is faulty and needs to be changed as well. And this bridge rectifier can cause you not the M not to power on, and it can cause a lot of power issues. And that's just what I wanted to show, because when you get power M's, you will get a lot of bridge rectifiers, and if you can identify them and roll them out as not problematic, it's gonna help you get a successful repair every time. And just like this resistors, these 5-watt resistors and all, they are also very good. You must always check if they got any bond mark. You have to change them, since they are very important on the power dissipation and giving out power to the speakers. So thank you so much for watching. This was just a tutorial showing you how I troubleshoot and fix these power M's. Hopefully we can have a video in future where we get the parts and then we have to install them. So this is a powerful amp. It's a power amp and it's a Samsung. It's a powerful amp with 2 channels. You see whichever channel you can control here. And I hope this video helps you fix one of your amps that has been lying there for a long time. So if you like this video, you can always leave a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to our channel. You can join the community for instant help with repairs and one-on-one consultations with me when you have a problem. So I always give that to privileged members of the group. So if you join the community, then you can always have access to me. Your questions will be answered and we can help you to troubleshoot your device for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day and God bless you. Bye-bye. Schematic. So I will just take you to Google, and we want to see the schematic of IRF 3710. So the good part is we have an AI which tell us exactly what is going on here. It said the IRF 3710 is a 100-volt single N-channel power MOSFET in a TO/220 package from Infineon Technologies. It's a part of the IR MOSFET family of the power MOSFETs, which are used in a variety of applications, including DC motors, inverters, SMPS, lighting, load switches, and battery powered applications. So if I just say show more, it's going to show me more. The IRF has a planar cell structure for wide SOA, and it's optimized for distribution partners, and it's available in a variety of surface mount and through hole packages with industry standard footprints. So you can see that they come in various packages, but exactly the one we want is this type. We want the one from Infineon, and you can see there they aren't quite expensive. You can get a good one for like 83 rands here in South Africa, 83 rands 51 cents without VAT, and 96 rand 4 cents with VAT. So if you want to get it, you can just order it. I already ordered mine, so we just want to see the data sheet now. So I just go into the data sheet. So what the data sheet provides for you is the full data of what is going on and what components are you using. If you don't have exactly the same components, you can always get the same description or specifications. And if there's another MOSFET which you have which has the same, especially the maximum power dissipation, it must be an N channel, it must be a MOSFET. The maximum drain source voltage is VDS, which is 100 volts. Maximum gate source voltage is 20 volts, which it cannot exceed. Maximum gate threshold voltage is 4 volts. Maximum drain current is 57 amps. Maximum junction temperature is 175 degrees. So all these things just show you exactly what are you dealing with and what part you need. If you want to go further, you open you will see there's a sign, there's a diagram, you see there's a gate, and there's a drain, and there's a source. So you see that this is a VDS, so This is the maximum drain to source voltage, which is from this to this. It must not exceed 100 volts. And the resistance on drain to source, which is to be 23 mega ohms. So if you are troubleshooting this MOSFET, you should have a 23 ohms from the drain to the source. Then you know that is good. So the drain current must not exceed 57 amps, and basically that's what you need to just know what you are ordering, just a basic idea of what you're dealing with. And I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on whatever amp you're fixing and what is the problem you're facing with. We'll get back to you, and with our priorities to our members first. If you're registered to our community, whenever you ask a question, we'll make sure that we follow it up with you till you get your stuff fixed. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you.